I have a problem, and my problem is that I follow way too many TikTok accounts. As you can see here, I have reached the limit of TikTok accounts that you can follow. That's why I'm planning on doing these TikTok purges. Basically, we're going to go through all of the TikTok accounts that I follow, or as much as we can. We're gonna watch some TikToks, and then we're gonna judge whether it's worth it to keep following them or not. So I cannot stress this enough, chat, okay? We need to be ruthless. We need to be as objective as we can. We're gonna be judging each of these accounts on entertainment value, educational value, and last but not least, vibes. We may like someone and the vibes might be enough for us to just keep following them. However, we need to be very objective about this. We need to purge this following list. We cannot keep allowing this. I have been a slave of my following button. It takes very little for me to click follow. It's so easy. It's right up there, right next to the like. So if I like the video just a little bit, it's like and follow. I cannot keep doing that. We cannot keep doing this. So we need to be ruthless. If we do not fuck with this account, we must unfollow. All right. So with that said, let's start. Is this just like the lyrics? I like his aesthetic style. And it seems like a cool, cute video. Is this the same music? Wait, is he the artist? It seems like he is a musician.
Hey mango, mango italiano, hey mango, hey mango.
Okay, that's funny. That takes me back to Vine vibes.
Tabasco, to say I love you, Tabasco.
Okay, this guy is funny. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep following this dude. Please, I need help. I cannot just keep following everyone. So I need you guys to come here and tell me, hey, this is not worth keep following. Okay? I'm gonna give this guy a pass. This guy is saved from the TikTok purge. His name is somsom.wav. He seems to be like an artist. He listens to all my music here. So he has music. He seems pretty cool. He's pretty funny. This person has 2 videos. This person only has 2 videos. Okay, hold up. Okay, this person is actually cooking. Yo, this casting is insane. Holy shit, yes. With this so hard. This cast is impeccable. Oh! Okay, I don't need to watch anymore. Hey, how are you, Niji? We're doing a TikTok purge. Basically, we are going through my following list and then deciding whether or not they're worth it to keep following. Now, this person posted has 2 videos on her page. Only 2 videos. Just because of that, I'm gonna hit unfollow. However, let it be known, this fucking cast is on point. It's chef's kiss. If she had more videos, I would probably keep following them. But this fan cast for Attack on Titan is it's so good. It's so good. Like, I wish they posted more stuff, but I cannot keep following just an account that has 2 videos. So we now have the second victim of my TikTok purge. Let's keep going. We need to be ruthless. Because I don't know if you know, Niji, but the limit of TikTok accounts that you can follow is 10,000, and I reached it, so I need to get rid of them. So yeah, let's continue. Georgie, I know who she is. She's pretty funny. However, I'm not, like, sometimes her humor.
Actually, I just want a regular coffee. Those white girl pumpkin spice lattes annoy me.
I'm in love. Name?
Senorita Awesome.
Yet sometimes she's too fucking cringy for me. I admire it. I respect to the capability to be that cringe, but it sometimes it throws me off.
Pumpkin spice latte, please. I want it freezing, though. Actually, I just want a regular coffee. Those white girl pumpkin spice lattes annoy me.
I'm in love.
So cringe.
Hey guys, just another regular day, and what's this? I'm getting a call from Mr. Joe Biden. Hello? Chris Ross just slapped Chris Ross. Hey guys, just another regular.
Dude, I can't. Like, some of her jokes I like, but like, it's way too fucking cringy for me. I can't. Let's keep going. I think we can safely just unfollow anyone with a blue check, right? Who is this? Oh, I like this guy. Be following him on TikTok though. Is TikTok the right place to follow this type of content?
Last week, you might remember we talked about its recent bankruptcy filing and revealed that we won an auction for the entire contents of this Red Lobster in Kingston, New York, which we then rebuilt in this studio, but only serving Cheddar Bay biscuits. It was all in good fun, but it turns out...
I don't think so. I don't think TikTok is the place to follow that kind of content. So, what is this? Maximize. Oh, I like these ones a lot. I don't know if I've watched too many videos of them, but just like the concept of what their videos are is really like it resonates with my essence, with my core. Like I wish you know when you see something and I'm like, damn, I wish I had done that first. This account is that for me. Like, it's hopecore, and I want to be hopecore. I want people who think of me to be like, damn, yeah, I should not give up. I should keep going. That's what I want. So when I watch these videos, look at this. Oh, what the fuck did I do? Look at this. So simple.
Look me in the eye. It's okay if you're scared. So am I. But we're scared for different reasons. I'm scared of what I won't become. And you're scared of what I could become. Look at me. I won't let myself end where I started. I won't let myself finish where I began. I know what is within me, even if you can't see it yet.
It's so good.
Look me. I have something more important than courage. I have patience.
Oh!
I will become what I know I am. Look me.
Yes! Yes! You will become. Yes, you will. And I will as well. I love this type of content. This is my fucking jam. So this one stays. It has been spared by the Purge.
The last things my ex said to me when we were breaking up were, I'm never gonna be the guy who buys you flowers. And I'm never gonna be the guy who posts you on Instagram. Now, for most of you hearing this, you're probably thinking, who the fuck is this loser you dated? Why can't he do basic things? But unfortunately, for a few months afterwards, I was really sad. I replayed those words over and over again in my head, and it felt extremely awful knowing that someone who was supposed to care for me refused to do small things
Yeah, you
that
got
made
it.
me happy. And I vowed to never date someone like that again. When I finally got my spark back, I started buying myself flowers every week and arranging them.
Oh, that's dope.
And then I decided I wasn't too bad at doing that, so I launched a small side gig selling flowers.
That's so fucking
And then
cool.
I started just gifting flowers to all my female friends that I had in my life, even though they all had boyfriends.
Fuck yeah.
I have to admit, I started doing all this flower stuff out of pure spite, because I know I deserve flowers, and
I mean, spite is a fucking great motivator, dude. Spite is such a great motivator.
someone who is
Yes!
thoughtful enough to do small things to make me happy, even if it doesn't make sense to them. After doing this for a few months, I slowly realized that I actually enjoyed giving flowers away even more than
Actually, spite is such a great motivator, dude. I was the worst student. I was such a bad student. However, I was not dumb. And I know this because whenever I had this one math teacher, and the guy would come into class and would give us like 10 exercises, right? And those exercises were like mandatory. You had to do them. I wouldn't do any of them. I could not care less. But then he would give us 2 extra exercises and say, these ones are a bonus. You don't have to do them because most of you won't be able to. The moment he presented me with a challenge, I was like, bet, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do any of the others. I'm gonna do those. Watch me do those fucking math exercises. And that's like, for some reason, that was like the biggest motivator for me to do well on school. And I fucking loved every teacher that made me like, that sort of like doubted me. I'm pretty sure they did it like knowingly that it would be a good motivator. But that was such a good motivation.
keeping them myself. It gave me a small sense of purpose, and for every bouquet I gave, I felt myself healing.
I thrive when I do things out of spite. So yeah, I fuck with this. I think she's a keeper. Her videos are a bit long and a bit like maybe I would like my TikTok to be a bit more funny, but she deserved the follow, so she will be spared. We keep going. Juniper Dev, indie games. Let's see.
You're wasting your time playing video games. Except you're not, because one world explored at a time, you finish a game, lean back and say, hey, I see the world a little differently now. You learn, you grow, you laugh, and suddenly you're inspired to tell a story too. You're inspired because indie games are testaments to human creativity. They show how one person, 2 people, 3 people have the power to create something that will live forever. If I'm wasting my time, then I'm okay wasting it. If I'm wasting my time, then I guess all those nights spent late laughing with kind strangers I would have never met otherwise is all a waste too. If I'm wasting my time, then I'm happy to be wasting it on this. If I'm wasting my time, then I cannot wait to hear more stories. If I'm wasting my time, I cannot wait to waste more.
Let's fucking
You're
go.
wasting-
I love it. I love it. I remember I started following this girl because I did a poem like this at some point. Because my dad is very against video games. And well, actually my dad and my mom. However, I believe that my dad is like maybe more important in this particular scenario because I started playing video games with my dad. And so the fact that he is against video games, and it's not like a very, he's not very bossy, he's not very authoritarian about it. But he does make some comments of like or jokes that gaming is a waste of time, which I understand where he's coming from, because I know that to him as well, gaming was a very distracting thing that maybe misguided him from the things that mattered when he was my age. But also when he was my age, he already had a fucking 7-year-old. No, 10-year-old. So like I think perhaps what he went through required him to mature more rapidly and take on certain responsibilities that gaming didn't allow for him. So I understand where he's coming from, but like I wish we could go back to the days where we first played Super Smash Bros. Together. I was like maybe 7 years old or 6 years old. I remember they gifted me a Nintendo 64, maybe for Christmas, maybe for my birthday. I don't remember which one it was, but I remember us sitting in his room playing Super Smash Bros. And I loved that game for so long. And I wish now that I'm a grown up and he no longer has to like care or sustain for me, I wish we could play games like back then. I think that would be really nice.
Hollow Knight, Celeste, Undertale, One Shot. What else we got?
Okay, I don't think we need to keep watching more videos of her. I think we can agree that she's a fucking great content creator. Her name is Juniper Dev. I'm guessing she's also a game developer. So yeah, go give her a follow if you like her. Juniper Dev. Next one. I'm guessing this is gonna take a lot longer than I thought. If every time that I watch a fucking video, I end up doing a TikTok story time. Anyway, this guy's great. I know this guy's great. He does pet food content. He explains what's good, what's bad, what should you give your animals. His name is the BK Pets, and he's fucking great. All of his content, chef's kiss. Oh, they made a book. That's really cool.
Okay, if you have a dog and if you feed kibble, I believe that this might be one of the most important videos that you watch. So kibble has everything our dogs need to survive, but it doesn't have everything that our dogs need to thrive, and that's where you come in. If you ask some of the leading vets in the world, they will tell you that variety feeding, i.e. your dog eating something different and kind of a diverse diet, is one of the keys to longevity. And I'm gonna show you how to do it today. So what I'm gonna be showing you today is how to start adding toppers to your dog's food. And that's where the variety feeding, even if you still wanna feed kibble, is going to come in. So first of all, our base, this is Open Farms Raw Mix. It's one of the few kibbles that we actually recommend if you do feed kibble. I'm gonna do a scoop of this. So let's say your dog eats this much. We want to take a little bit out if your dog is prone to weight gain, weight loss pretty easily. One of our dogs, we don't actually take anything out, but you may have to. So this is how much kibble I have here. I'm just going to eyeball what like 20% is. So that's the 20%. And the first thing that I'm going to do is hydrate the food. Dry kibble is so devoid of moisture. It's like 10% moisture, which is far less than dogs have evolved consuming. So we want to add that hydration back in the form of water, bone broth, raw goat's milk, coconut water, things like that. But if this is your first time, we're starting slow today. And then the topper. So you're gonna get to the point where you can add multiple different things with each meal. But to start, we're gonna add one thing. And if you're gonna add one thing, let it be eggs.
All right,
eggs are so fantastic for our dogs. They have all the amino acids that they need to thrive, and they're so good for skin and coat health. And you can feed them raw, you can feed them cooked. If you get them from a local supplier where they're not commercially washed, you can even feed the membrane and the shell. So many wonderful things. It's like the perfect food to start with. And that's it. So at this point, you're gonna feed this, monitor their poops for 24 to 48 hours, make sure they're not super loose or diarrhea, make sure they're still firm. And if they are, you can keep feeding this one or you can add another food. And if you wanna learn more about this in terms of portioning, what foods are best, how to adjust for digestive health, how to adjust for your specific situation if your dog has ailments. We have an entire guide that teaches you all the ins and outs of how to add kibble toppers. It's a sliding scale pay system, so you can pay, a lower price if you can't afford the standard price. But we put so much time in it.
This is so good. The content that this guy makes is so vital if you are a dog owner or a cat owner. He also does cat things, I believe. Maybe there's Playlist with cats. Mealtime for cats. Look. It's so good.
Did you know that adding fresh food to your cat's bowl can potentially extend their life? Here are 3 of our favorite foods to add. First up is going to be some form of hydration. Water is obviously great, but we like to take it up a notch and feed raw goat's milk. Raw milk contains wonderful probiotics that support our cat's immune system, which helps them fight off disease as they age. Next up is something to chew on. Kibble is made the exact same way cereal is, and we all know how much cereal gets stuck in our teeth. So to combat this, we like to add small meaty bones like these chicken wing tips by King Lou. And lastly, an omega-3 source to support skin and coat health. So many of our pets today suffer from skin and coat issues, and while this may not address what is actually causing those issues, oily fish like these minnows can for sure help relieve some of those symptoms they're experiencing. We're Bryson.
It's just so good. I think if you're a pet owner, you should be following them. Again, it's the BK Pets. Too good not to follow. Next one, we have... Oh, this guy is hilarious, dude. So this guy started a series... This guy started a series a while ago where he like addressed the camera and was like very manly man and like a big mustache and whatever, and was like what's the big issue, like I cannot stand this drag queen, whatever, something I'm gonna do it. Like I don't remember exactly what the logic was behind it, but it popped the fuck off, and now it seems like that's all he does. Let me watch. Let's watch the first one. I think it's this one.
As a corn-fed boy from the country, I don't understand why men these days are always dressing up as women for fun.
All right, I don't understand, so let me try to understand. That is...
So I'm gonna see what all the fuss is about. Now you might be thinking to yourself, why on earth would this man put himself in drag on the internet? Well, I lost a bet, okay? And I'm a man of my word, so I must become a lady of my word. Now when I tell you that I have no idea what I'm doing, I truly have no idea what I'm doing. The only makeup I've
so
been doing is
good.
making up reasons why I can't watch
This
the
is
kids
so
on
good.
weekend. So if I'm
I
making
love
rookie
his
mistakes,
content.
please let me know in the comments, and don't you worry.
And like it's so interesting because like I have never been interested in drag queen culture, but this guy has made it so interesting to watch. Yeah, he's really becoming really good. And like being objective, it's not like it's adding anything to my life because I'm not planning on doing drag. I'm not like really interested in knowing about the drag world, but he's such a good storyteller, and it's so nice to hear him that like I'm learning about drag culture. This is cool.
I'm keeping the
Like,
mustache.
and he brings
Clearly
up
not seen the sun in a long time, but that's all right. That's why we have
he
makeup.
explains
Now, the tutorials say that I'm supposed to start with
makeup, which is
foundation.
something that
Now,
I
that's some
am
random beginner
I have been
tutorial,
interested
so let's see
in
what
the
happens.
past. Just because some friends wanted to put makeup on me, and I was like, okay, yeah, let's fucking do it.
Good or not,
But
I'm
like
supposed to be using
makeup
this
in
brush.
general
I
to me
legitimately
feels
have no
very
idea.
intimidating, and the fact that he like explains it so well, and
smells like
he's
chemicals. I guess
been
that's what
going
you get
through
when
it,
you
and
spend
also the
$20
fact that
on
he goes through
This
it
doesn't seem right. I'm
without
already off to a
fear
bad start.
of failing.
Okay, next I have a highlighter and
I
a
love this
contour.
fucking
Again,
guy.
I'm
The
totally
fact that
doing
he
this. I think
puts
it's like
himself
that.
out there,
Right? Am I okay? Okay.
doing something that he
yeah.
does not know how
Right
to
in,
do,
like the divots, right?
taking us through the journey
I think you do.
of learning how
Let me
to do it. I think
highlighter,
it's so cool. I think it's so cool.
All right. And then you do that. I feel like I'm doing this well so far. This was the part I was most excited for.
Oh, yeah, I love that he
Beauty
started like really not knowing anything about it, and he's now. The last one I saw. Yeah, I saw this one.
Will grow out their
So good.
mustaches so they can look like Tom Selleck or Freddie Mercury. But you want to know who I was thinking about when I grew out my mustache? Patagonia. Welcome.
And just like that, he's teaching me about this Patagonia person that I had.
Back to country drag. That took me 500 takes. I just got back from being out with some friends, so I'm a little loopy. But today I'm gonna attempt.
And look at
quick, and we'll see how we do.
at least with
think I
the
did pretty
like,
good.
the contour part and all like the base part. I think he's got it. I remember he was
It's not crazy.
he
but
was
it's
struggling
enough.
a lot with his eyebrows, But now I think he does a pretty good fucking job at like, I don't know what it's called. I don't pay enough attention to like know what it's called to like mask them with the way he does. I think he's doing a fucking great job. He's super entertaining. He will be spared by the TikTok purge. Next one we have Kino Berry. Who is this person? It doesn't ring a bell.
Look at this shit. Pushkin. Pushkin? I have no idea why this triggers him because his name is Toby. That's his name. Pushkin? I don't understand why he reacts to this name. This is Pushkin reincarnated. Pushkin.
I don't know who Pushkin is. Okay, some hope for... You don't see it. This is kind of hope-core. I've been going through something.
Today in class,
is all hope-core good enough?
Back and forth. Small
this is nice. This is nice.
Hi, can I take your order?
Okay, I can appreciate Puri.
Hold on. Can we switch the language?
Damn, she's so young. I feel so old.
Do you guys ever just develop beef with the most random obscure thing that did absolutely nothing to you, yet now you're a certified hater of that thing? Because that's me in German Expressionism. I have no idea why. I just deeply despise German Expressionism, and that is exactly what we're going to be talking about today. Welcome back to your unofficial film school. You guys have asked for me to talk more about different...
Okay, this is why I started following her.
Waves, and it just so happened that German Expressionism is a film wave, and it just so happened that it's one of the very first ones. Before we can jump into the wonderful world of German Expressionism, let's first define what a film wave even is. So a film wave, or more like a film movement actually, is basically a period in time when the cinematic works follow the same trend. The same trend...
Yeah, I can see why this is important to me specifically. So, if you like film educational content, go ahead and follow Kino Berry. Spelled like this. Otherwise, I don't think she's your girl. Next one, Nicholas Curcio writer.
If you're really a screenwriter, then what's a movie you worked on that's going to come out? Well, this one right here. This is the very first movie that I ever wrote on that is going to be released by a major studio. It is called GOAT. It is an animated sports comedy produced by Steph Curry. It's going to come out in 2026. The directors are... Okay, so everyone on the internet is freaking out because they figured out that Justin Kuritzkis, who wrote Challengers, is married to Celine Song, who wrote and directed Past Lives, right? But I just figured out something else that's even crazier. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to recover from this, but this man right here, who is an amazing screenwriter, by the way, he is the potion seller. This is not a joke. I just found this out. I was reading this GQ profile about him, and for a minute, like, I genuinely couldn't process that information. It was like a glitch in the Matrix. Challengers is actually Justin's first movie that got produced, but he was also a playwright, a novelist, you know, in addition to selling potions. Anyway, his background totally checks out. I was just reading the Challengers script, which was on the black...
Okay, I think this is just very my niche. This is something that I will keep following, but not necessarily interesting to anyone else. Next one, Principles by Ray Dalio. I think this might be just me geeking out.
The archetypical big cycle. Broadly speaking, we could look at these rises.
Oh, I think I know who this is. I watched a video that was really good by him. I might keep following them. They're very, very, very interesting shit.
And declines as happening in 3 phases from one new order to the next new order. There is the phase of the rise, then
don't settle. Don't settle by being around people who are not the greatest people to be around. Don't settle. There's an open world. Just try to go from one to another until it's excellent.
I mean, I think this is like very geeky content, but I like it. I think I'll spare it. Next one we have Jason K. Pargin. Oh, this guy's hilarious. This guy is really good.
Let's say a woman approaches you in a parking lot and says, I will pay you $200,000 to drive me across the country, across the United States. And to prove she's serious, she shows you the money. It's wrapped in rubber bands, just like this. Also, she says, in addition to transporting me, you will be transporting this box. A big...
I mean, I like him. He sometimes does like, he proposes food for thought. He gives food for thought and talks about current things that are like popular or viral. He's very, very interesting, I think. I don't agree with all of his takes, but I think he's okay. Next one, G92. Why do I follow you, G92? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? They have no content. They literally have no content. What the actual fuck? I don't get it. Unfollow. Next one. Taylor Len Lewis. Who are you? LGBTQ 30 NYC theater rat for the girls and the gays. Kind of sounds like me.
So Americans are starting to realize that Shakespeare sounds better in a southern accent.
Oh, yes! Yes! I love this video. This video is so good. This video is so fucking good.
So Americans are starting to realize that Shakespeare sounds better in a southern accent.
So good.
Romeo. Wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. 'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is not hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man.
This is so good.
Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection to which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
Bro, it sounds so good. She's actually an actress, like a theater actress. Yeah, it says it right here. Look in the comments. Hi everyone, I got my degree in theater with an acting emphasis. I know why Shakespeare sounds good with an accent. We don't have to keep mansplaining it. She explains that back then, when Shakespeare was alive, the cadence and whatever of the way the people spoke was a lot like the southern people in the US speak. And I thought this was hilarious. I have not really watched any more of her content. Hey, we could try that. Let's see.
You had to pick a Democrat or a Republican, a Joe Biden or Donald Trump. Gun to your head, who would you vote for?
The gun would go off.
If you had to pick a Democrat or a Republican, a Joe Biden.
What are these? There's some content that I cannot see for some reason.
Hi. I just wanted to come on here and touch on a couple things. First of all, thank you. I'm not gonna do I didn't expect this to blow up because I'm a professional actor. I hope and pray that any video of me performing does well. And the fact that
so honest
makes me so happy because I love Shakespeare so much. And I strive to make it more easy.
Okay, but now should these be spared if the only thing that I've watched is this rendition of Shakespeare in the accent of a Southern American and then this explaining why it sounds good and why she's good at it? That's the only content I've seen of hers. Then for some reason there are a bunch of videos that are restricted. And I haven't really watched anything else.
I just turned 29.
Recently?
Last year.
So you're 29?
Last year.
And how old are you, right now?
1 more year older.
So 30.
I just turned 29.
I'm off-putting. I'm an embarrassment.
Dude, she's so good. I would keep following her, but I don't feel like she posts that much. I don't think it's worth it. I think she's pretty funny, but I have the feeling that she's not gonna be a good addition. Like the last video I saw was from April, and then there are a bunch of videos that are, for some reason, are restricted, and then there's this, which was this month, but like 2 weeks ago. I'll hit the unfollow. I'm sorry, I already forgot your name. Post more stuff. Fabienne Unk. Who is this person? Founder of something, new house, live fashion, whatever. Let's see.
I moved to a new house, and this is my first house with a garden. It was a mess, so we cleaned everything before I'm gonna put my furniture in. The floor tiles were not even visible. OMG. I want to create a cute and cozy place.
It's a bit loud.
Light.
Is
The
it better
neighbor
now?
jumped
I think it is.
in my face. Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna sit outside in my new garden because it's cozy. Who is this creepy cat spying on me?
Wait, that's not your cat?
Excited for the thunder.
I love me a good thunderstorm. Wait, are these her pen posts? Let me see something more recent. I don't. This is not my content. This is not for me. Outfit of the day. Come run with me. Wait, did I just scroll past? My bad. I wish I could run. I can run, but I think I have I don't know how it's called in English, but basically my heels hurt because I'm too overweight and I need to lose weight. And of course running could be a way to lose weight, but I'm pretty sure that there are painless ways. I'm not sure. Like, yeah, she's aesthetic and whatever. She's I don't think her content's for me. Cool content, great content, not for me though. Anyway, that's it for today. Don't forget to click like and subscribe if you like the video. I'm gonna be live on Twitch pretty much every day. I might skip some days, but like I'm pretty much live every day. So go follow me on twitch.tv/lionssh, and I'll see you there.